Hey, BookTube guys and gals, it is Chelsea, the Reading Outlaw, here to do a very quick Top 5 Wednesday. Top 5 Wednesday was created by the beautiful Lainey from Ginger Reads Lainey. Sorry, it's early. And I will link her channel down below so that you can go check out the creator of this wonderful tag. There's also a Goodreads group that I will also link down below in case you want to make some of your own Top 5 Wednesday videos and start participating in the event. So today's topic is the top 5 books I never finished. So let's get started. The first one is High Fidelity by Nick Hornby. I picked this up because I really liked John Cusack and I know that he was in this movie. And I went through kind of a Nick Hornby kick when I was in like my sophomore year of college. And this was one of the last ones I picked up. I picked up a bunch of his like essays first and his nonfiction columns that he's done for various newspapers. And I really liked those. But then I picked this one up and I just didn't care. I didn't care about this like kind of sad, lonely guy working in this music store and all of his mixtapes and all of his ex-girlfriends. I just didn't really care. So I put it down. The next one up is Villette by Charlotte Bronte. This one I actually want to get back to because I feel like this is one that I just read kind of at the wrong time. I read it the summer, like I had kind of a weird college graduation experience in that I was done at winter time. Like I finished all my credits up for winter graduation, but then I stuck around town and did various things until the actual official graduation ceremony in May because my husband, well, he was my husband at the time, but he had not graduated yet. So I was gonna wait with him and we were gonna walk together in May. And in between that time, like so in between that December and that May, I tried to read Villette and it didn't work out for me. And I think I was just in the wrong headspace trying to do too much. I had just finished my undergrad. I was trying to figure out what I wanted to do for grad school, and it just didn't work out. But Villette is about Lucy Snow, who is a governess slash like school teacher, from what I remember. Yeah, she teaches at a boarding school, a French boarding school in the great cosmopolis Villette. So yeah, I didn't get very far into it when I started. I only got about 50 pages in and then I knew that I wasn't reading the right book for me at that time. So I put it down. So yeah, that's why I'm hoping I can pick it back up and get to it. If you know anything about it, if you've read it and you can give me some of the motivation to pick it back up again, please do. Next up on the list is A Hunker. It is Stephen King's Under the Dome. This is not my bookmark. This is my husband's bookmark from the time he tried to read it and did not succeed. I don't know what it was about this one. I'm a huge Stephen King fan. So I don't know what it was about Under the Dome that did not hit with me, but it just didn't for some reason. It's got all those great Stephen Kings in it. Like Stephen King things, you know, small town cast of characters talking about the evils of the world in regards to the evil that people possess. What do you do in this like emergency state when everything you know is suddenly changed? But this lovely paperback copy is just over 1,000 pages long. Oh yeah, that was me doing some old school math back when I was trying to rent my first apartment, figuring out how much money I'd actually have to have. But yeah, so 1,000 pages long, that in and of itself is not that surprising for Stephen King, but I just never could get through Under the Dome. Next up is The Historian by Elizabeth Kostova. This was a vampire story that I picked up for the Readers Imbibing Peril Fall Reading Challenge several years ago, back when I was still running a written reading blog. And I picked it up because everybody told me it's supposed to be so scary, and it's about academia and vampires, and it's supposed to be so frightening and so creepy. And I got like 3/4 of the way through it and I just didn't even care to finish it. I was just like, whatever. This is not scary. This is not creepy. These vampires are weirdly created. They're weirdly cast. There's like a mystery involving a manuscript, but it's like kind of tangential to the mystery involving the vampires. And so it's just, I just did not particularly care for it. If you read it and you liked it, please let me know what it was that you liked so much. And then lastly, I know this one might break a couple of hearts, specifically Sam's heart, but it's La Morte d'Arthur by Sir Thomas Malory. This version is the Norton Critical, so it's edited by Stephen H.A. Shepard. This was my school one, and I read bits and pieces of it for university. I'm trying to see if I can find some places where I made some annotations. Because woo buddy, did I like to annotate things in university. Here we go. So there's a page. There's some of that. So as you can see, I have most definitely read parts of this book. I never did go back through and finish reading the whole thing. I don't know if it's because this copy is in Middle English. I don't know if it's because outside of that core, no, I do know what it is. I'm not gonna lie. It's because outside of that core, like, kind of group of Arthur legends that everybody already knows, Lancelot, the sword in the stone, even like Sir Gawain and the Green Giant, some of the, like, that's kind of all wrapped up into Arthurian legend as well. But other than that, I didn't find anything else particularly interesting about the storylines. The other little vignettes and the other stories that we get about King Arthur, I did not find interesting. Those bits I did. The bits about Lancelot and Guinevere and the Sword in the Stone and young Mort, young little tiny baby Arthur. But yeah, on the whole, I just didn't like it very much. I'm so sorry, Sam. But I do like Arthurian retelling, so there is that for what it's worth. But those are 5 books that I have picked up, read some portion of, and then never finished. So please let me know down below what 5 books you've never finished. Let me know if you finished any of these. And please head on over to Lainey's channel to let her know what you think of Top 5 Wednesday. Alright guys, as always, you can like, subscribe, and I will see you guys around the internet. Bye.